Hi, my name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing Leetcode problem 441, arranging coins in JavaScript. This is an easy problem. It says you have n coins and you want to build a staircase with these coins. The staircase consists of k rows where the ith row has exactly I coins. The last row of the staircase may be incomplete. Given the integer n, return the number of complete rows of the staircase you will build. Okay. So pretty easy to understand. The input is 5. You're going to put 1 in the first row, 2 in the second row, and then we've got 2 left over. That leaves us with an incomplete square here, so the output is 2 because we only want to return the number of complete rows. Let's say hypothetically this number was 6, well then you would return a 3, right? Same thing here. We have 8, so 1, 2, 3. You've got 2 left over, so this fourth row is incomplete, so we return 3. All right. Let's go ahead and grab this variable. We're going to move over to CodePen. I like to do my algorithms there. Let's create a function. Func, doesn't matter what you call it. Right now we're going to return n. Let's log into the console to see it do its thing. Func. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a variable called row. I'm going to set it to 0. And then we're going to set a variable count. We're going to set that equal to n. Then we're going to use a while loop. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to say while count is greater than 0. We're going to run some code. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to increment the row every time. Then subtract count by row, right? So count minus row, right? So what that's going to do is for 8, the first row, after the first row is through, we're going to have 7. After the second row is through, we're going to have 5. After the third row is through, we're going to have 10. And then after the fourth row is through, we're going to have -2. Okay? And so then for our return statement, we're just going to say if count equals 0, right? Because let's say this was 10, then that would equal 0. Oh, wait a minute, is that right? Whatever. Let's find an example where that would equal 0. So I believe, let's come back over here real quick. Yeah, so 10, right? So let's say we had 10, right? Then we have 10 minus 1 for the first row, 10 minus 2 for the second row, 10 minus 3 for the fourth row, and 10 minus 4 for the fourth, right? So we get 0. So there's 4 complete rows, right? So our return statement will say if count equals 0, we return rows, right? If count, and then if it doesn't, we return rows minus 1 because that means there's an incomplete row. All right. So we need 2 variables. We need let's row equal 0 and let count equal n. Now I'm going to comment this out because it's easy to create infinite loops in CodePen while doing while loops. So then we just say while count is greater than 0. We're going to run some logic. First thing we're going to do is we're going to increment the row by 1, and then we're going to say count minus equals row. So we're going to subtract row from count. And then like I said, well, let's just see this working first, right? Right now it's undefined. Sorry, I need to log into the console. So console.log row count. Right. So exactly what I said is going to happen, right? For first row, 9, second row 7, third row 4, fourth row 0. Right, so if I set this to 8, right, we get negative 2. So that means that this is going to be an incomplete row. Okay. So what we need to do in our return statement, I'm going to use a ternary operator. So we're just going to say return if count. So this is if count equals 0. We're going to return row because that last row is a complete row. If not, we return row minus 1 because the last row is not complete. Right, so we get 3, and that's what we want. Let's copy all the logic and let's move it over back to Leetcode. Let's format our code. Let's run it. Great, let's submit it. Sweet. All right, it works, and not a super fast solution, but beats 50%. I'll take it. All right, hopefully you found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you did, please like it. It helps my channel. And if you'd like to see more like these, please like and subscribe to my channel. We'll see you again real soon.